Hello and welcome. Born of the Gods is here. Haha. So, um, I'm actually excited about this set. It's a good addition to Theros. The pre-release, I did poorly at the pre-release, but I saw just how well it integrates with Theros itself, the main set. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So right now I've got the Fat Pack, which I'm going to open first. I do have a booster box to open sometime this week. So let's get started. So one of the reasons why the Fat Pack is great, let's move this aside first, is this picture book showing all the cards. I mean, it's really just, pictures. But that's not all that's great about it. Cover itself can unfold. And let's see, there we go. Careful, careful, careful. I mean, yeah, the glue is, odds are you won't rip it off, but I have the tendency to break stuff. That's why I can't have good things. So, who is our pinup? It's Xenagos, the new god. What is he? God of Revelry. There we go. He looks awesome. He'll look great along with Chandra and Elspeth. So let me put that aside here. I was hoping for like a scenery kind of pull-up or pin-up, I guess you call it. Because I would like to change my backdrop instead of Dragon's Maze to something else, but I'll figure that out. So, we got the Xenagos box. He is actually one of the chase rares, one of the more hyped cards of the set. He is pretty powerful. If you get him out, it's hard to beat a player who has Xenagos, the god version out. Xenagos the Planewalker is still powerful, but not as powerful as the Xenagos the God. These boxes, unfortunately, they don't really... they don't fit sleeve decks. There we go. It'll fit a deck of cards, but they won't fit any sleeved ones. So, but it's good for, I suppose, if you have, what do you call this? Just if you need storage for something else, just easy place to keep stuff around. So, we got the land pack, which I'm not going to bother opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 Born of the Gods boosters. Let's see. Hey, I got a red spin down counter. So, got the red spin down counter with the Theros symbol right there. Oh, sorry, the Born of the Gods symbol right there. So, really great. I have the white one from the pre-release. So we got 5 more boosters, and I never understood what this is. What is this? Oh, okay. Just paper. All right. Well, so we've got 9 boosters to go through. Let's get cracking. Now, I'll quickly do the common. I'll quickly go through or skip the commons unless I find something that really interests me. Just, to save time. I know some people watch this, have already seen all the comments, and I'll let some of the comments really are not that interesting. A good number of comments are not that interesting. Like this for example, 3/2 flyer for 4. Heroic just scries. A 3/2 flyer for 4 is not too bad, but it's very blah, and the heroic is not too good. So you got Mortal Starter, Fearsome Temper. What's this? Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has. Oh, hey, this is actually pretty nice. Nice aura. First time I've seen this. Servant of Timuret. I might make a red-black deck with Timuret in it, but we'll figure that out once I get more cards. Satyr Wayfinder. Sunchaser. Mark. Necrobite, giving something Death Touch and Regenerate as a combat trick. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, the archetypes. This was one of the weirder archetypes. Weirder because it's costs freaking 8 mana. I guess in a green ramp deck, it's not too bad. So creatures you control have hexproof. If you manage to get this down, uh, unless you know there's a board sweep ability like Supreme Verdict, for example, uh, your creatures will remain untouched. But still, 8 mana, even for a deck with lots of ramp, that's a lot to ask for. All right, next we got Flitterstep Eidolon. Uh, 2 to cast for a 1/1 creature. But bestows for 6, and the enchanted creature can't be blocked and gets +1/+1. A little on the expensive side, but you know it's good in the later game. Oh, a? Did I miss an uncommon? Yes, I did. That was the Bark Oak of Ordinos, a zombie tree. Not much to be said. 0/5 wall, and we got Plea for Guidance. 6 to cast, tutor for 2 enchantments. I got this at the pre-release, and unfortunately, it didn't turn out to be very good. Unless you really have lots of enchantments. This might have a home in an enchantment-heavy deck, but still, at 6 mana, you're better off probably playing something that'll actually help win. Well, granted, you might have an enchantment that may win the game for you, but for 6 mana, you probably should have something that'll blow out your opponent real quick. Oh, I got Karametra's Favor, a foil one. Hey, foily. When creature... Okay, you draw a card and you allow one of your creatures to be a mana dork. Nice. Alright. Hey, a Kraken token. 9/9 Kraken token. Ah, this one goes with Kiora. Alright, she generates those tokens, right? Okay. 9/9 Kraken. Kraken. Whatever. Oh, man. Alright. Next up. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, focus. Focus. There we go. Kinda. Okay. Eye gouge. Flavorful against Cyclops plus -1/-1. But for 1 black, what 1 black for -1/-1 is not too bad. And if it kills a bigger Cyclops, hey, why not, right? Nyxborn and Shieldmate. Fall of the Hammer. Very nice art. I love this one-sided fight. Very good if you got high power creatures and low toughness creatures. That would normally not survive a fight mechanic. There we got, for uncommons, we got Oracle's Insight. Gives your targeted creature scry for 4 mana. Ashiok's Adept. 3 to cast, 1/3. And discard mechanic, you know, and you I don't know how to, if this is any good or not. Mischief and Mayhem. Up to 2 target creatures each get +4/+4 until end of turn. This can blow out the opponent right there. And for 5 mana, that's pretty good. That's an 8 power, 8 toughness worth of stuff. There we go. And rare is Silent Sentinel. Hey, this is my promo card. Looks like I've been getting cards I already have. All right, it's pretty good on its own, but 7 mana again. Still, you know what? It's better than Plea for Guidance as one of your high casting costs. Sure, this one's 6, this one's 7, but I'd rather curve out into this better than, you know, trying to find something for my deck. All right. Okay, Plains and an Elemental token. 3/1 Elemental token. Nice. The art of the tokens are really great. Well, the art overall is great. So, one of the main attractions of Theros. Okay. Let's see. Weight of the Underworld. Ooh, holding a black thing. Alright. Divination has been reprinted in this set. Let's see. Fire's Enlightenment. This is actually a nice enchantment. Allows you to just keep making creatures bigger, but at the 3 casting cost, it may be unwieldy. But still, there's no harm in leaving it on the creature, right? Okay, Pillar of War, Defender, unless it's enchanted, for 3 for 3/3. Yeah, it's all right. Fanatic of Xenagos, one of the better tribute cards. So, just really quick. Tribute is a mechanic where your opponent gets to decide what you do with the card, and usually, it doesn't naturally. He chooses whatever he has an advantage when something that he can deal with. This is one of the better ones for three to cast for 3/3 base and trample. It's already good on its own. Now your opponent can choose to either make him a permanent 4/4 or make him a 4/4 with haste on the first turn he attacks, then goes back down to a 3/3 dork. So he's still pretty good no matter what side the opponent chooses. So a good example of tribute on a decent card. Oh, Fellhide Spellbinder. What does he do? Inspired. Whenever Fellhide Spiritbinder becomes untapped, you may pay 1 in a red. If you do, put a token into the battlefield that's a copy of another target creature, except it's an enchantment in addition to other types. It's not too bad, but the Inspire mechanic is it gains haste and you exile at the beginning of the next end step. So it's powerful, and I'll give it that. But I'm not very fond of the Inspire mechanic, simply because, well, you're going to have to tap it. But let's see. For this guy, not too bad. 4 to cast, 3/4. You may be able to attack with it and it'll survive if you curve up to it nicely. Sad part is it itself doesn't have haste. So you spend 4 to put down your 3/4 dork, and you have to wait a turn before you can attack with it or somehow tap it, and by that time maybe your opponent has an answer. It's uninspiring. There we go. Like no one's made that joke before. All right, so we got here Ghostblade Eidolon, 5 to bestow. It's another 1/1 for 3, but gets double strike. That's actually very powerful. For 6 mana, it's a powerful effect. So yeah, no doubt about that. Gorgon's Head. Equipped creature has Death Touch. Flavor. Complete flavor right there. Alright. Equipped 2, and it's really cheap. And Death Touch is a powerful ability. Drown in Sorrow, one of the more hyped, another hyped card. -2/-2. It's basically Infest. It gives everything -2/-2. But nowadays people probably try to play around it now that it's around. So let's see what we got. Another red card for my rare, and it is Fated Conflagration. I've seen some people talk about this and very divided on how good this card is. It's an instant, 4 to cast, and deals 5 damage to creature or planeswalker. I think it's not too bad. It might fit in some decks, but then again, we'll just have to see. I'm unfortunately not the best in terms of strategizing or whatever, but it's got a powerful effect and deal with most planeswalkers. So, I'm glad to have it. Stupid ad cards. Alright. Let's try to speed things up a little bit more. Doesn't bode well for my box opening if I take this long. Alright. Bad Breath Elk. Or Heart Elk. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Alright, Sky Reaping. Okay, anti-air. Anti-air gun. Depending on your devotion, that's actually pretty strong. Forlorn Sudama. What the heck? Oh, it's this 2/1 for 4 with Intimidate. And his Inspire ability is he generates 2/2 black zombie tokens for 3 mana whenever you untap him. Again, kind of uninspired, but a freaky art. More children taken. This is an evil we will track without mercy. Yeah, that's freaky. Okay. Drown in Sorrow. Hey, I got another one. And the rare? Mind Reaver. This isn't 2 for 2/1. Heroic. You may exile the top 3 cards of target's player's library. You sacrifice him 2 and sacrifice counter target spell with the same name as exiled card with Mind Reaver. Pretty useless in limited. And I'm not sure how valuable this is in constructed, but probably not very valuable. I'm not getting any luck. 2/2 flyer. Flying token. That's cool. I'm not getting any luck with this Fat Pat. All right, well, that's not a good sign, but let's see if we can find something to get really excited about. All right, so 2 to cast 2/2 Vigilance Cat and generate a 1/1 Cat Soldier when targeted. That's his heroic ability. Siren of Silent Song. He's got an inspired ability that allows your forces your opponent to discard a card and deck him for 1. Now this is not too bad. 3 to cast for 2/1. Hopefully at that point your opponent doesn't have any blockers and you can swing with him and get some value, but still slow, but might be useful. Nessian Demolog, 5 to cast, 3/3 with tribute. Yeah, you'll when Nessian Demolog enters the battlefield, tribute doesn't pay, destroy target non-creature permanent. Yeah, this will never. The tribute will always be paid. This will be a 6/6 for 5, which is not too bad, but still with no other ability, it'll be chump block forever. And we got one of the new temples. Hey! And we got the white-blue one, the nice temple. I think with white-blue being becoming popular now, that's actually pretty damn good. All right. It's probably, I'm not sure, but it may be worth more than the other temples, and may actually power out the white-blue decks. We'll have to see. It's very strong actually. White-blue control. It's been doing very well in tournaments these days. All right, so we got Sky Reaping again. Another Drown in Sorrow. Hey, almost a full set. Noble Quarry. 1/1. All creatures able to block or Noble Quarry enchant creature do so. All right. And did we get already 3? Yes. And our rare is black. Guild. All right. 4 to cast sorcery. Exile target creature. Put a colorless artifact token named Gold onto the battlefield. It has sacrificed this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Now, one thing to note: this token goes to you as the caster of this card. So it's 4 mana removal on sorcery speed, unfortunately, but it also exiles it. So no regeneration, no indestructible, nada. And it's it's all right, I guess. But and we got foil Akroan Skyguard. I love this card. This is actually very good in white weenie decks. Human Soldier and cheap and with a valuable heroic ability. All right, 2 packs to go. Yeah, I mean, with a new set, I hope you don't blame me for being slow and and looking at some commons that might be uninteresting but end up very interesting for me. Let's see. All right, so we got another Ghostblade Eidolon, the double strike guy. A Crowan Phalanx, 3/3 for 4 vigilance, and gets fire breathing. It's all right, I guess. Lightning Volley might be powerful. Being an instant, it certainly adds to its value. And our rare is a blue card. What is it? Arbiter of Ideal. 6 to cast Sphinx with flying. Alright, so what does he do? His Inspire ability is to reveal top card of your library. If it is an artifact, creature, or land card, you may put it into the battlefield. This is actually quite powerful. But for 6 mana, it might... Again, he doesn't have haste. You put him in the ground, spend 6 mana, does something to it, and you can't get any value out of it until the next other turns. So, that said, last pack. All right, let's hope for something really exciting here. Xenagos maybe, or better yet, I'd rather have Mogis, but Xenagos would be lovely. Chaser or Brimaz. There we go, Brimaz. That's another chase rare from the set. All right, we got Thunder Brute, 5/5 for 6 with Trample. Not too bad. Tribute 3. Hey, you know what? It's either you get an 8/8 or you get 5/5 with haste. All right, so Again, not too bad, but you know, still, giving your opponent a choice is not the best way to go. Archetype of Courage. Give creatures you control have first strike, and your opponent's creatures have lose first strike and can never gain first strike. For 3 mana, this is an absolute. This is really great and can blow out games completely. We got Eternity Snare. Enchant creature draws you a card. It draws you a card. Enchant creature doesn't untap during its control's untap step. Not too bad, except for this thing. 6 mana. It's a removal spell. That ultimately is what it is. But you know, it doesn't actually tap the creature, right? So if you play it on the already tapped creature, you stop it. But I wish it tapped the creature as well for 6 mana. All right. Anyway, for our last card of the Fat Pack, what do we got? Rare 8/8 Tromocrates. All right. A Kraken that doesn't quite look like a Kraken. And then again, what does a Kraken really look like, right? All right. For 7 mana, you get an 8/8. And it's and has hexproof unless it's attacking or blocking. Really. Tromocrates can't be blocked unless all creatures defending player controls block it. I guess this will, I guess limited is amazing. I mean, you drop this down. Next turn, if you've got a line of attackers and, he's got a line of blockers, you'll get through all the damage from everyone else except this guy. I don't know. It's pretty cool. You can't argue with an 8/8. Okay, Mountain and an add card. All right, so this Fat Pack didn't have, any of the chase rares. It's not terrible. I've got some good cards, good rares, and actually good uncommons and commons as well. Definitely love the new temple. Fated Conflagration. I actually want to try and make this work. Let's see how that works. I do have another Silent Sentinel. So yeah, overall I like it. I wish I got better cards, but I'm greedy, so I'm entitled to wish all I want. All right. Well, that's it for now. I'll be back for a booster box opening. Probably will come out in another day or so. Due to time concerns. I know it's it's no longer it's not fresh anymore, but it'll be coming. It'll be coming. All right. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later.